Hi everybody, I'm Michael. I'm a landscape architect and environmentalist, and today we're going to be talking about the purple shamrock. So, you ready to dig in? Let's grow! The purple shamrock also goes by the name love plant, and I can see why. Because how can you not love this plant? She's beautiful. Her botanical name is Oxalis triangularis, and now we're going to talk a little bit about the plant's characteristics. And the triangularis part, reflects on these triangular shaped leaves. Very unique, very exotic. You can see some over here have this beautiful deep purple edges, and then the lighter purple on the inside of the leaves. And so the plant grows from single stems, long wiggly stems, and these triangular umbrella shaped leaves pop out on top. So one leaf per stem, and also one cluster of flower per modified stem. These lavender flowers are spectacular, and she flowers a lot, y'all. So another cool thing about this plant, speaking of her characteristics, is that at night, this plant folds up all those triangular leaves down. She goes to sleep just like we all do. It's incredible. She shows you how she's living. She's up and bright and popped out like this with her leaves during the day, and at night she folds them up. We'll show you a video of that so you can actually see her at nighttime in her house and what she looks like. But she's such a cool plant. The plant will, and this is something for most of you to pay attention to it and take note of, is that this plant will go dormant. So that means all this will disappear. The flowers, the wiggly, beautiful stems, and these leaves, and you'll see you can almost see the little bulbs that they grow from down here, and this is normal for the plant. And most people will say that this happens during the summertime. We found ours to do this in the fall. And at first you're thinking, oh, I'm overwatering, underwatering. No, you're probably doing the right thing as long as you water as necessary for the plant's needs. But the plant goes through these cycles, and at first it can be a little shocking. So all you need to do to remedy that is to set your plant aside, put another plant in its place, but move it to a more dimly lit area. And now that we're talking about lighting, let's go into the care instructions. The purple shamrock likes bright light. And I've been saying, most people have been saying bright light in all their videos, but I'm going to start transitioning towards what University of Florida IFAS is saying, highlight. So that's in the 500 plus foot candle range. So not direct light, but a lot of light, and the purple color will be more pronounced, and you'll get a lot more flowers. But this plant can handle medium light too. We've had her in several locations in our home. She's not that fussy, but you'll see the plant. Like I said, she lives and shows you how she's living, because she quickly can turn her leaves towards the sun, and so you know that she's reaching for that light. But it's really a low maintenance plant overall. The lighting, if you give her bright light or moderate light, she's still going to do fine. On watering, we water ours every 7 to 10 days. Use the 1 knuckle method, where you dig your finger down to 1 inch after 7 days and see if it's still wet and it pulls out some moisture. Then you can probably go another day or so. She handles if you overwater a little bit or underwater a little bit. She doesn't seem to mind that much. She doesn't drop leaves or drop a lot of flowers. But on other care needs that the plant has, she's not finicky on temperature. Typical home AC is fine, 68 to 78 degrees. And typical AC humidity for a home of about 40%. The soil type, to speak about that, we use just a well-drained indoor potting mix with some perlite. She's doing fine. And one more thing I want to mention on plant care needs is fertilizer. We use a 20-20-20 liquid that we put in our watering from about now, May, all the way through to September or October. I think we go into October, because that's when ours went to dormant last year. And then you don't even have to water her that much. That's another thing I forgot to mention, is that when your plant goes dormant and drops her leaves, you want to just set her aside and water. Don't even really water her for a month or so. You can add a little bit just to not let the soil crack, but you don't need to really water them. That's this plant's natural cycle. And then all of a sudden you'll start seeing some little green tiny little shoots come up, and then within a couple of weeks you're going to have your plant back. But for most of the year you're going to have a plant that looks like this and flowers like this all the time. It's bananas. Aren't they beautiful? They're so pretty. Oh, I love this plant. It's like one of my favorites. Anyways, I think I touched base on all the comments that I wanted to go over with you. But if you have any comments, please leave them in the description box below, and I'll make sure I get back to you. What we're going to do now is switch over and show you these detailed instructions written out, so you have them for you, and then we'll do a little summary at the end. All right, let's go on to that step. We hope you found this video informative, and until next time, bye. Bye.
If you found value in this video, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. We post weekly. Thanks.